Gillespie Tower, Cherokee 8172 November at 27 right. We're ready for takeoff. We'd like a westbound departure, please.
Cherokee 8172 November, Gillespie Tower, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 27 right, 72 November. Airspeed is alive. Let's go ahead and rotate. Gillespie Tower, Cherokee 8172 November, requesting a frequency change.
Cherokee 72 November, frequency change clear.
Montgomery Tower, Cherokee 8172 November, just about 3 miles west of Gillespie, request transition through your airspace.
Cherokee 8172 November, Montgomery Tower, ident, transition approved as requested, altimeter 2988.
2988, identing 72 November. SoCal approach, Cherokee 8172 November, VFR request.
Cherokee 8172 November, SoCal approach, ident, request.
Request, we'd like to have a flight following to Santa Barbara Airport, 72 November.
Cherokee 72 November, what's your requested altitude up to Santa Barbara?
4,500, 72 November.
Cherokee 72 November, right, stand by for speaking code, the altimeter 2988.
2988, 72 November.
Cherokee 8172 November, squawk 4740.
4740, 72 November.
72 November, you're ready to contact a mile west of the Mission Bay VOR. Turn right heading 360 immediately. Maintain VFR 4500.
Permanent, turning right 360, 72 November.
Cherokee 72 November, you can resume on navigation northwestbound. Again, the altimeter 2988.
2988, 72 November, resuming on navigation.
Cherokee 8172 November, connect approach 127.3.
127.3, 72 November.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
No problem, sir.
Alright, so what we're doing is you're working through a scan here. So there's a couple ways to do it. You can actually do this, where you're just scanning like this, and you're just spending a little bit of time on each instrument. But what I like to do is start here, make sure the plane's straight and level, move to airspeed, looks good, back here. Move down here to RTG,
heading 0.
make sure that's where you want it. It's all about systematic scanning. And anytime you're under the hood, standard rate turns. Start practicing the 5 T's, which are turn, twist, time, throttle, talk. Don't worry, you'll get used to them. You're turning already to 294. We're going to twist, okay, to 294. If we were on an approach or something, we would start our time. If we were also on an approach, we would throttle back so that we'd slow down, and then we would tell SoCal if we would need to. Put up. Yep, just making sure it's working. Start back up. Perfect. Yep, you got it right there. So we just hold that 294 and 294.
Cherokee 72 November, fly heading 270, vector for traffic.
270, 72 November.
Cherokee 8172 November, negative, resume on navigation.
Probably switch tanks now too. You usually do it every 30.
Okay.
And SoCal Cherokee 72 November, did we miss a frequency change to common traffic?
8172 November, negative, and you should be at 4,500 for the specified road corridor, correct?
Yes, sir, bro.
Okay, and I'll let you go here in about 3 more miles. I'm just waiting to make sure Long Beach doesn't launch any more departures before you get there.
Yeah, no worries, just making sure, 72 November.
And Cherokee 8172 November, there will be a JetBlue Airbus departing Long Beach southwest bound. I'll keep them off your right side and below you till they pass. Radar services are terminated. Squawk 1201. Frequency change approved. You have a good night.
Thanks, you too, 72 November. Okay, have you been through special flight rules before?
I have not.
Okay. So it's a squawk of 1201, always is, and then I'm going to make position reports. 4500 north, westbound, 3500 southeastbound, we're not going to do that on the way back, but... LA special flight rules, Cherokee 8172 November is 4,500 to beam Torrance, and we're northwestbound. Special flight rules. Yep, it's at 2855 is the frequency. It's in 4-flight in one of the supplements too. Good, looking good. Special flight rules, traffic, Cherokee 8172 November is over LAX at 4,500 northwestbound. Special flight rules. LA special flight rules, Cherokee 8172 November 4,500 northwestbound over Santa Monica, and this will be our last call, special flight rule. SoCal Cherokee 172 November, VFR request.
Cherokee 172 November, SoCal approach, department altimeter 29885, set position and flight.
Cherokee 172 November is over Santa Monica 4500. PA-28, like to pick up flight following again to Santa Barbara.
Cherokee 72 November, squawk 4652.
4652, 72 November.
Cherokee 72 November, radar contact, top of mile west of Santa Monica Airport.
72 November.
Number 72 November, contact approach on 125.2.
252, 72 November. Approach Cherokee 172 November, level 4500.
172 November, SoCal approach, roger, Los Angeles altimeter is 29888.
2988, 72 November.
Cherokee 72 November, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction, Beechcraft 5000.
Looking for traffic, 72 November. Whatever you do, don't climb.
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah, I got him.
169, contact SoCal approach.
That's why I kept moving it down and lower than because he was right above us.
And Cherokee 72 November is King Air flight.
Roger, thank you.
Heading up north now to standard rate turn.
Now check your track and your direct track.
Got it correct.
And every probably 30 minutes or so, when you're straight and level, you should be looking at your compass and correcting to your DG. Anytime you're using a non-electronic. And now look where you are, about 25 degrees off here. Don't look at this. Look at this to get your track and your direct track, and then set your heading bug. Once these are dialed up, once they're identical, 275, 275. Then adjust your heading bug.
Number 7, November, connect point Magoo approach on 128.65. Good night.
12865, 72 November with you. Good evening, Magoo, Cherokee at 117 November, 4500.
November 117 November, Magoo approach, Magoo altimeter 287.
2987, 72 November.
November 72 November, remain outside. Whiskey 289 and restricted area 2519, they are both active.
72 November, go. There you go.
Turn right to 283.
Okay, good. Now just roll it right there. Hold that wings level right there. Let the needle start coming back.
I think the most I've ever been into the hood at one time was like 25, 30 minutes.
Get used to it. This is where you'll live for a while. This is what really refines your skills. And a lot of the stuff, like when you do procedural stuff, we do it all. We started in the simulator. So I mean, there's no way to try to do it all and fly the plane, which is obviously the #1 priority.
117 November, contact Santa Barbara approach 125.4.
125.4, 72 November, good night. Santa Barbara approach, Cherokee 172 November, 4500.
Cherokee 172 November, Santa Barbara approach. Pull the freeway and enter a left base for runway 15 right.
Left base for 15 right, Cherokee 172 November.
Cherokee 72 November, Santa Barbara altimeter 2986, advise we have information Zulu.
2986, we have Zulu, 72 November. Now you're getting the hang of it. Alright, so I'm going to give you a few vectors, just until the point where it gets to,
Gotta land it. Got it.
so go ahead and descend down to 2,500. At Cherokee 72 November, starting our VFR descent.
Cherokee 72 November, roger.
So anytime you're doing instrument, no more than 500 feet a minute. So fly heading of 300 is good.
300, descending 500 feet per minute. At 2,000 or 2,500?
2,500.
Arresting the descent.
Cherokee 72 November, contact tower 119.7, good night.
Over to tower, Cherokee 72 November, thanks. Santa Barbara Tower, Cherokee 172 November is just coming up on the shoreline, inbound for 15 with Zulu.
Cherokee 172 November, Santa Barbara Tower, roger, report 2 miles east of the field.
Report 2 miles east, 72 November. Alright, go ahead and take the foggles off.
2 November, traffic 2 moving at 3 o'clock, 2 miles southeastbound, Upton Case 3,500, unverified, type unknown.
Traffic inside 72 November.
Roger.
So we're there's a kind of a road right up here.
Got it.
And we're going to follow it. We're going to go left.
Left pattern, or what you want?
Left traffic, and it'll be probably 15 left.
Okay.
So we're on a base, so we're going to basically come in like this and then turn left and be on final. It's a kind of a weird approach because you got these mountains right here, so we don't go too far this way, so it comes up fairly quick. Usually once I pass this ridge line or hill, whatever you want to call it, then I'll start my descent to pattern altitude.
Descending to pattern altitude. Full ridge mixture.
I also added this line here is your final line. So as we get closer, all you got to do is line up with that.
Nice.
Once it shows up. See the runway?
Yep.
So that's not the one we're landing on.
Okay.
We're actually going out this way, and then we're landing on.
The one this way.
Yeah, they're facing toward the water, so we're going to be landing toward the water.
Got it.
That's 2.5 right there in front of us.
Okay. Pump, landing light, everybody's good there. Gauge is all in the green.
That Cherokee 17 November is coming up on 2 miles.
Cherokee 17 November, only 15 right, clear to land, winds, calm.
Clear to land 15 right, 17 November.
Blowing to 70 knots.
That's your runway end identifiers.
Yeah.
Cherokee 17 November, safe parking.
Atlantic.
17 November, turn left at Echo, cross 15 left, taxiing to Atlantic, good frequency, have a good night.
Left on Echo, and then cross 15 left to Atlantic. Thanks, you 17 November.
Avion 707, expect to
Echo here, right?
15 right, runway heading.